Hi, everybody. Mitch Tanenbaum here. Thanks for joining me today. This is a short CMMC update for early March 2023. We have some new information, although nothing is really definitive yet. Number one, it looks like the release of the proposed rule in March is not going to happen, and the release is probably going to be in May or June. So that's probably good because longer time than we all have to go off and get compliant, the better off we're going to be. Number two, it looks like there's going to be two rules, one under CFR Part 32 and one under Part 48. The Part 32 rule is going to go off and sort of integrate CMMC into the DoD operating culture. So that's a good thing. But it means that there's going to be two rules to sort of comply with. Next item is 801.71. As I have said before, NIST is working on a new revision of 801.71, revision 3, and revision 3 is likely to come out, we think, sometime late this year in a kind of final form. So that means we'll see a draft sooner rather than later. That kind of puts it out of sync with the DoD regulations. But if you look at the DFAR 7012, it says you're going to comply with the current version of 801.71. So if and it's not the version of 801.71 that is compliant, that was in operation at the time you signed the contract. It's during the term of the contract. So and it looks like that there's going to be more in 801.71 revision 3. It's highly unlikely there's going to be less because if you go look at the parent document for 801.71, which is 853, it's got a lot more controls. I mean, a lot more controls. One thing that is likely to be in the new version of 801.71 is a category for supply chain risk. Don't know exactly how they're going to do that. And they may combine things. There's just no telling. But supply chain risk is a big enough problem for DoD and for everybody, actually, that is likely to be in the next revision of 801.71. So the challenge we've got here is we've got to comply with an unknown. And we'll just have to wait and see how that comes out. We also don't know whether DoD is going to get the interim final rule like they're looking for, or whether they're going to have to go through the rulemaking process. Pundits now say that they're going to have to go through the rulemaking process, which will stretch the CMMC certification part out until 2024. But remember, the only difference between CMMC now and 801.71 is one requires you to spend a lot of money getting a third party to certify you. The requirements for the two programs are the same, right? They're both based on NIST 801.71. So you have to comply with that no matter what. The only question is, do you have to hire a third party certifier who's going to be very picky? And the longer we can put that off, the more time people have to actually get their cybersecurity program in order and have it be more mature and create more documentation, all of which will help you from a certification process. As always, if you have questions, please reach out to us. Thanks for listening. And until next time, stay safe.
Turnkey Cybersecurity and Privacy Solutions offers the complete cybersecurity program for small to medium-sized